I spent 20 years oil and gas, and I feel like that is what I've trained to be. But what I really am, and I think a lot of you can probably relate, I'm something else. And for me, that something else is a guy that likes to invest in private market deals. And so that's my passion. And so when I see a group like this, I love this, right? I just love this. I see a group that is, I think, community, right? I think family, I think friends, I think trust, I think love, I think a lot of words. I think equity. I see a group and I think equity. There's people that have invested in each other, with people, and into people of integrity. And I get chills thinking about that, because that is a special thing in our world. I think a lot of people put money into their 401ks and in places they just don't know where that goes. And there's so much more value with what we've got here. And so I love this. And so there's what I am, which is an oil and gas guy, or what I've been trained to be, and there's really what I am, which is like this guy. And I want to be a guy that gets into private deals. So I was kind of curious with you all, how many people have invested in the private market aside from Eff's deal? Right. Okay. Well, you guys are outside of you're already. If you're in here, you are in the way minority. For people that have income or wealth between $0 and $5 million, they put 0% of their wealth into these kinds of deals. And so if you're in here, you're already way ahead. Now take a guess. What do the rich people do? What do the institutional groups? What is the for the wealth funds? How much do they put in these kinds of deals? What would you guess? Yes, 20 to 40%. And so for a lot of us, we're being left out, right? And so I found this out on my own, because I went to Rice University, got my MBA. I graduated with 2 guys. They were the best guys ever. And and they decided to go buy a business for $6 million. All right. And they went out, and I was their first investor. And I said, if these guys can't make a business work, then nobody can. And I feel so much more value investing with somebody I know, somebody I trust, the integrity of that relationship. And sure enough, that business is now worth $50 million in 5 years. Right. And so I'm an investor there. And when I left that experience, I said, why don't more people do this? This is all of us, every one of us should be in this kind of, soul enriching, bank enriching, endeavors. And my network wasn't. And I was like, well, there's this huge gap. And so I thought, hey, you get a few people together, 6, 7 people, we'll get into a few deals. We'll throw $10,000 in, because that tends to be the big holdback, is people don't have the time. They can't put 50, 150, 250 into deals. And I'll be honest, the best deals, they have $1 million minimums. And we're being left out of those by the millionaires, more like the billionaires. They're leaving us out. But if you bring a lot of people together, that solves a lot of problems. The other thing you get with a lot of people coming together is they all know people. And you look at a deal, a multifamily deal, and you've got certainly a dozen multifamily people in your group that can assess that deal. And so when I met Effa, I had already a half a dozen multifamily people, and they're like, wow, this really checks out. Right. And so our little group of 6, 7, we started 2 years ago. We've now done 18 deals, and our group is now 300. Right. And I have tried not to grow it at all. This is just people going, hey, we want in, because people don't have in. And so it is an honor for me to be in front of you. It's an honor for us to invest in people with integrity like this group, that you just know, that they're going to put everything they got into finding the right deal, running it the right way, and doing what's best for the investors. And you heard that tonight. And I can't say the same for a lot of the businesses out there. And so I just think there's so much value that we can get together. It's unbelievable. And so it's really shocked me how much reception I've gotten to this. I could see us doing much bigger deals, much more people. There's just an endless group of people that want to get into good deals, and you guys are the lucky ones, because you've got this. All right. Effa, these deals you're bringing us are great. I value them. We intend to make a lot of money off of them, obviously, but I see the true value is this. This is so special, all right, that you guys, like-minded people, can come together and have this opportunity. And that's all I had. I had to do 5 minutes, pretty good. All right.